Hey guys, what's up? This is the one, the only Captain Dave here, and welcome into Captain Dave After Dark. Right here on this very program, as you know, it's great to be back and on the episode. I haven't been on it as of late, due to lots of stuff have been going on, everything else, with the wife, and also trying to be like as a semi family man, to my dog, and a lot of other commitments, and everything else. Um. So yes, it's that. I actually did watch some episode called The Dark Side of the Rain, and from what I saw that from the series with Jeff Jarrett, Samoa Joe versus the Necro Butcher, and now the Big Boss Man season 7 trailer for July the 28th, um I must say that about this episode called Dark Side of the Rain is it really it got me hooked up into it, to say the least, um trying to adjust the mic, um to the core, it is that from what I saw from Jeff Jarrett, he was talking about the trials, the tribulations, what he's been going through with the WWE and WCW, TNA, and Global Force Wrestling, and the struggles of his addictions. From yet, I must say this, that it's very scary to deal with when people talk about the addiction and everything else, like I said, that you talk about the trials, the tribulations, and everything else, and people gain notoriety of who you are, in the professional wrestling. And so, Jeff Jarrett knew exactly what he was capable of, and he was a great heel within the WCW and the WWE, and also in TNA. He knew exactly how to put on a great show, and Jeff Jarrett, he is more like an anti corporate wrestling promoter, saying something like that, and so, but when you watch the Dark Side of the Rain, you knew exactly what they were talking about, Necro Butcher versus Samoa Joe. Can I say something about that episode just for 1 second? Necro Butcher versus Samoa Joe. You talk about one of the best episodes of Dark Side of the Rain I could ever to recall in the history of Dark Side of the Rain, and if you if you remember the IWA Mid-South in Philadelphia, you talk about the IWS and the IWA Mid-South Ring of Honor coming to Philadelphia back in the heyday, to be honest with you, I had never gone to the IWS show before in Philadelphia, to the court. I sure have gone to the IWS back in 2005. IWA Mid-South and the Ring of Honor, well, at least I do get a chance to. And speaking about Ring of Honor, I have gone into the Ring of Honor shows on several occasions, you talk about creating the excellence and hard-hitting, non-stop action with the Ring of Honor, and it's in Philadelphia, and also IWA Mid-South. Samoa Joe and the Knuckle Butcher, they did put on one of the best hard-hitting match I could ever to recall in Philadelphia wrestling history. Take it for grain of salt. Samoa Joe and the Knuckle Butcher, it's kind of like King Kong versus Godzilla, Freddy versus Jason type of a rivalry. Samoa Joe and the Knuckle Butcher knew exactly how they put on a street fight for the ages. And Knuckle Butcher, he was a one toughest son of a bitch in all of professional wrestling. You could call him a one bad motherfucker or one tough son of a bitch. Call it what you want, say what you will about the Knuckle Butcher. But he is by far the legend. And Samoa Joe, the former WWE champion, former TNA champion, and he was a Samoan machine in all professional wrestling. Talk about the heyday of Colt Cabana, Bryan Danielson, the former WWE champion, former Ring of Honor champion, Austin Aries, the former Impact TNA champion, to say the least, and Knuckle Butcher and Samoa Joe did what they had to do. To me, that you talk about this back and forth, hard hitting action, a street fight, and Knuckle Butcher doesn't understand what the word quit is. And but in the end, Knuckle Butcher ran out of gas. But he was badly bloody beaten. But in the end, he didn't want to end this way. And in the end, he was pissed off about it. But once you go to the behind the scenes, it's all about the matter of respect. And that's what you got to do when you are in this predicament within the wrestling scenes, or you say behind the scenes. It's all about paying your dues. It's all about getting you over. That's what it's all about within professional wrestling. It doesn't matter if you're in an ultra-violent deathmatch wrestling. It doesn't matter if you are in a tag team match, the singles action, wherever the case it may be. It's all about breaking out. It's all about being the best in the world. Take it for a grain of salt. I know the wrestling behind the scenes all too well. And trust me, folks, I'm an expert. When it comes to ultra-violent underground, I have seen everything. Okay? And trust me on that. I had seen it all. And speaking of that, Rain Battles TV. I'm on 124 episodes of Rain Battles TV. And it is so with that, you can check me out on the YouTube channel of Rain Battles TV for some never before seen footage. I'm on the CZW, WSU, WEW, All Point Wrestling, House of Hardcore, Monster Factory, Ring of Honor, Wildcat Sports with Flamingo versus Sabu and Matt Tremont. Liquid Butcher versus Joey Janela and all the good shit. And so, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget tomorrow night live at hold on.